Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, September 16th, 2025. Dow futures down 41. NASDAQ futures up 51. S&P up 6. VIX is flat. Day before FOMC. There'll be no 1DTE for me today. Just kind of have to see how today plays out in terms of delta neutral. But first things first, hoping to get some good day trades in. Morning, Bosch. In terms of stocks, Circle's popping here in the last 20 minutes. Up 3.7. Coinbase as well. Tesla up 1%. Baidu up 2%. Everything else slightly green or flat. Good morning, Krish. Bell's going to ring here in about 15 seconds. And there is the bell. NVIDIA coming down. Looks like the S&P touched a new all-time high, and so did the NASDAQ. Amazon above pre-market highs here, right at pre-market highs and yesterday's high. PLTR coming down. MSTR and Hood pushing up. Both well above pre-market highs. S&P and NASDAQ pulling back to yesterday's highs. Hood and MSTR retreating. Getting our second bar here now. Yeah, no 1DT. Wouldn't be surprised to see stocks retreat a little bit today going into FOMC, but you never know, I guess. Don't see any volume bars growing that look like they might be bigger than the first. A lot of stocks coming down. S&P is pushed down through lows. VIX, just like yesterday, going up. Coinbase coming down to yesterday's high. Dow has gone into the red. A lot of stocks at lows. Microsoft coming down. VIX above yesterday's high. Amazon through lows, Coin through lows, Microsoft through lows, SMCI through lows. So just kind of what I expected. MSTR now down through lows. No volume bars, no mighty 90s. So just going to sit and wait. NVIDIA trying to pop back up. Down comes the S&P. I was looking to get short something here, but have not found anything. Coinbase may have a mighty 90 long. Yeah, it looks like coin's gonna have a mighty 90 long. So if it keeps pushing down and I can get in at the bottom about the time this bar closes, I would get long. It's got another minute, so still another minute for this volume to pop even higher. Just to get ready here, I'm going to look at the 3:30 calls. I don't want this to pop up like this, though, here, the price. I want it to stay down. Apple at the highs of day. I could have jumped in with the anticipation that by the end of this bar, that the volume would be higher for a mighty 90. If I would have done that, I would have been out of half already. So sometimes the bar pops up before it ends. Sometimes it stays down in the push. See if it'll come back down. Oh, Meta has a mighty 90 long as well. I'm sorry, mighty 90 short. That's a mighty 90 short. But it did push up to yesterday's highs. S&P still coming down, though. See, I would trade the 3:30 calls in Coinbase. I always position size so that I can add when I do a mighty 90. Jump in here. Filled at 565. Go ahead and get out of half my coin at. Go ahead and get out of half here. Filled at 635 to close half. So played that pretty good. It happened to come back down here for me. Got in down here before the bounce. So definitely like the way I played that. Apple pushing through highs. I would close another coin at 690. Yeah, nice. And Meta had a nice red bar on that mighty 90 as well. So we're looking for 2 consecutive green bars out of coin. Nice bounce back in Amazon. Look at that. Push back above previous day high. It could be a potential long. It's kind of similar with Apple, honestly. A nice push up in Amazon. I was looking to get long Apple here, but now it's pushing up. Yeah, missed it. Darn it. I was trying to get in right here at previous day high. I like it better than Amazon because it's pushed already at highs of day, but I needed to pull back a little bit. And it's not going to. Let's try Amazon. It's right at pre-market highs here. I guess this bar's only been 1 minute. Let me kind of see how this bar plays out. Just to get ready, I would be in the 235 calls. Looks like it wants to stay above pre-market highs. So if it comes back down one more time, I might dip in it. All right, let me get in here. Filled at 227 in Amazon on the 235 calls. That's upside continuation. I want to see it stay above previous day highs here. No green bars out of coin yet. SMCI really fallen. Ooh, big drop in the S&P. Got a 10-point drop there. So Apple, Amazon, Tesla coming up. A lot of stocks staying somewhat strong. I would close half my Amazon at 250. Nice up in Tesla. Yeah, Apple really got strong. Goog with a big push down. Same with Boeing. SMCI. Wow, Apple just taking off. Darn it. Wasn't aggressive enough in Apple. Amazon right at pre-market highs. Just needed to pop up. Goog's been so strong lately, but it's coming down today. Still no green bars in coin. Got out of half my coin. Now it's back down to through lows. NASDAQ through lows of day. Yeah, if we can get a bounce, you would think Amazon would take off. It's hanging out close to where I got in. A little below it now. Apple's the one I missed. This bar right here had pulled back in the middle of the bar to about previous day high here, and I was considering entering. I just waited. And it went up, and then I was waiting for it to pull back down a little further. Didn't do it, so didn't get in. And now Amazon's coming down past my line in the sand. Man, Amazon just nice push up, just turned and immediately got rejected off highs of day. Let me guess. If I cut it, it's going to bounce and rip through highs like the two did yesterday. I'm just going to see where this bar finishes. It's only another 30 seconds. See how the other bar starts. But not what I wanted it to do. Coin. Looks like coin is going to give us 2 green bars now. That first one was just barely green. All right, so coin. Going to close it. Filled at 605 to close coin. So winning mighty 90 there. Gave me one little green bar and one decent pop back up. Apple must be having some really good iPhone 17 sales. I bought mine yesterday, pre-ordered. My current iPhone is like a 14 or something. I try to charge it now. It just doesn't charge. I got to like push it in and hold up on it. I didn't want to get a new one, but I'm just tired of dealing with it not charging. I've tried cleaning it out. I've tried everything. But yeah, Apple just one way today. S&P's down about 20 points off the highs. Everything's in the red, all indices. Tesla up to highs of day. Still not what Tesla needs to come up a bit to get to pre-market highs, though. One direction for the S&P, straight down. Man, it's fun when you hit something like Tesla and it just goes one direction with no pullbacks. Tesla now up over 2%. Yeah, good out and coin on that mighty 90 after those two green bars. It's come back down to lows. Oh yeah, I know Dark Avenger, but it was just you buy something. I don't really feel like I need. I didn't really feel like I needed a new phone, but man, it's been about a month I've been dealing with trying to get my phone to charge. Sometimes I think they like make those things so that they'll go bad on you eventually, so that you got to buy new. Yeah, I have a wireless charger. Nothing when you plug the end into it, you have to like plug it in and push up, and that's the only way to get it to charge, no matter what I'm charging it with. All right, so Amazon, I'm still holding it. I'd like to see it get back up to at least pre-market highs. Yeah, I never get the protection ever. Coinbase touched lows. Yeah, I mean, Amazon just didn't do what I wanted it to do. I wanted it to just rip above yesterday's high, but I'm going to be patient here. Try to be patient anyway. Yeah, mine's in perfectly good condition, other than not being able to charge. That's why I didn't really feel like I needed to get a new one. But although they do let you trade like a trading mine in, and so it's not costing me anything for the new one. VIX still climbing. So if anybody's new here, this Coinbase is a good example of a mighty 90. Nice volume pop, bigger than the previous one right here. I got two consecutive green bars, got out, booked my profits. Now it's rolling over. All right, Amazon trying to pop back up. Let's go. Again, I got an order at 250 in Amazon. Filled 250. Man, what a beautiful reversal that was right here. What a beautiful bar. Glad I was patient on that one. It did come down further than I wanted it to. I wasn't going to get sucked into bailing on it, only for it to reverse on me again. I get out of another Amazon at 275. VIX still going up, and the S&P is still down at lows. Filled 275 in Amazon. S&P through lows of day, though. Yeah, Coinbase still coming down. MSTR at lows of day. Close another Amazon at $3. My January 16th Amazon calls are also doing good. Yeah, market weak. So you wonder if it's going to pull Amazon back down. At Coinbase down 1.4% now. My line in the sand is going to be these pre-market highs here, or this previous day high, pre-market highs are about the same. AVGO through lows, TSM through lows, MSTR through lows. Yeah, if we can get a little bounce in the indices, it might continue to Amazon rip. I mean, that would have been a nice mighty 90 in meta. Filled at $3 in Amazon. Amazon's kind of getting a mighty 90 short now. This bounce. Get out of another Amazon at 325. There's a little bounce in the S&P. Tesla coming back down, pushed up to highs of day, and then has retreated since. Not really seeing much else. SMCI through lows. Yeah, nice little bounce back in the S&P. Amazon having trouble as of now extending more. See if it can get going. Microsoft trying to bounce a little bit after being weak. And no extension on that one from Amazon. Don't want it to come down too far and erase my profits. I still have 5 contracts left. So if it pulls all the way back down to previous day high, it could wipe a lot of them. Circle had pushed up pre-market, now has pretty much lost everything from the gain there in that little push up. It's right at previous day high though. See if it bounces there. Starting to get a little choppy, some of these. There we go. Filled at 325 to exit another Amazon. Nice little bounce back in the S&P and the NASDAQ. So we'll see if we get some just back and forth action like yesterday as the markets gear up for tomorrow. Amazon coming back down a bit. I'm sorry, Apple. Apple coming back down a bit. Still struggling though to find another entry. Yeah, I don't have CoreWeave on my list. Circle down to kind of where the price popped pre-market down to previous day close. Could bounce off that. Coin going through lows. All right. Now the S&P is coming back down. I'm going to take a look at Circle here, bouncing off pre-market highs. It popped up there once on the 137 calls. Filled at $5. So you can see Circle here, pre-market highs, and then it popped here. It's come all the way back down. So it got in when it came back down here. I would close half at 550. And so if it comes back down through previous day or pre-market highs, previous day close, then I would exit. Hoping to see it bounce. Kind of where it took off pre-market. Tesla pretty up and down. Up, down, up. Yeah. So looks like you can get probably a better fill than I got in Circle now. It's coming right down to that line. See if it holds it. Haven't had the best of luck with Circle like some other people. Amazon getting a little choppy now. Good with a nice little reversal. Circle right at my line in the sand. Circle's dipping its toe in the water. Let's hope it's just too cold. Quite a bit of chop starting here. You can look at NVIDIA, pretty choppy. Meta. Amazon holding so far. Circle hanging out just about where I got in. Netflix popping back up to highs of day. NVIDIA bouncing a bit. Need a good bounce out of Circle. Good, nice bounce. Amazon coming back down here. Don't like that. Needs to hold. I'm just going to take my profits in Amazon here. Filled at 261 to close Amazon. I only had 4 contracts left, so, I mean, it's a nice winner. It may bounce again. But don't want to lose any more profits in case it keeps coming down here. Filled at 550 in circle. There we go. Pretty choppy. So don't think I'm going to get anything more. Circle, my line in the sand will be right down here. So if it keeps going up, I'll scale out. I got 3 contracts left. So if it can give a good push back up, I'll scale out. Otherwise, close if it wants to retreat. Everybody have a good day, and I will see you later. Power Hour.